Come along with me as we go through a thought train. Today it's going to be about how our days are not as bad as we think. Imagine that you wake up in the morning and your bus is already late, and then you trip over while in the rain and you got to your office late. You then bump into someone, and then that someone fell over. You also fell over, and you're supposed to give a very important document to your manager, but you kind of get it wet, and you were already late, so you got scolded in the morning. That probably is a bad day. But is it? But the thing is, you only had the data from the morning. It's not the full day yet, even though it does seem like a pretty bad day from the start, but it hasn't even been 12 o'clock. Basically, it's only half of the day. I had a really negative spiral the other day. It was about me sitting somewhere for breakfast, and I was thinking to myself, I was so much behind a certain person that I was comparing myself to. But this person I just met earlier that morning, and I was like, this is such a terrible feeling. And it was probably like 9 a.m. in the morning, and I was crunching myself, beating myself over, just like a 10 minutes interaction with that new person that I've met. And I was beating myself over like 30 minutes or something. And then I was like, hold up. Like, do I really think everything as the truth? Do I not have any other positive or redeemable qualities? Is everything I say 100% honest truth and nothing is biased in any way? I know every single aspect of myself and that person that I just met and talked for 10 minutes. And the answer was, that's not true. I composed myself a little bit. I remembered that I woke up 5 a.m. in the morning that day. It was about 3 hours earlier than when I usually would wake up. So I wasn't feeling very well in the first place. And normally I would be able to function if I wake up later, but I sleep around midnight. So it means that I have around 5 hours of sleep, which is kind of doing a really bad impact on my brain. And it's kind of just crunching whatever info that it gets. So after all those things, I kind of realized that it's probably not the best idea or the best day to be criticizing myself. And also a lot of the things I said were only half true, at least, because I was only seeing the glass half empty. I was only judging myself from that empty side. I didn't see the whole picture. I have successful moments that I'm proud of myself, but I couldn't give myself any credit for that because it didn't come to my mind. I didn't remember them. I didn't care to remember them at the time. I wasn't thinking straight at all. Human mind is a very interesting thing. It is not always as manual or conscious or intentional as we hoped for. It goes on its own without even our control. We can't redirect. We can take control of the wheel of our minds, but we can't really force ourselves to stop thinking. It doesn't work that way. Think about a dice. Let's say, for example, a dice has 1 to 6 numbers, and it has equal chances of getting any 1 to 6 numbers. Well, that's in ways of probability, but of course, your luck sometimes doesn't really go equally. Maybe you'll get 5 times of number 1 or 6 times of number 2. And you would only get 1 time of number 6. It can happen. The probability doesn't get taken away, even though if you didn't get the number you want. The randomness that gives you a bad day in the morning is the same randomness that can give you a good day in the afternoon. You can only fully lose or absolutely not hit the number that you want if you just stop playing. Because for as long as you keep playing, there is your shot in one of those roles. You just don't know when it is. It's probably not today or the morning or maybe even the afternoon or the evening, but the shot is still there. If we take what hasn't happened yet as proof of it will never happen, then the likely chances are it's probably never going to happen, because we're already subconsciously blocking our chances. We can't decide our days are already ruined before it's finished. And we can't just give up and throw away the dice just because we don't get the number that we want after one roll. The chances are still there. So if you're having a bad day, roll the dice again. Maybe you'll get lucky next time. Bye bye.